Let me start with the Daily Graphic, and it's reporting this morning, eliminating child malaria. Ghana Health Service rolls out new vaccines in 136 districts, and this is good news. At least we give protection ahead of time to our people. A lot of people in this republic die. There was a time that malaria was the top killer of Ghanaians. So hopefully we can reduce the numbers to the barest minimum. And let's not get it wrong. You can get malaria in Accra. Yes, you can get very strong malaria that you really struggle to fight if you are not serious. So yes, it will reduce also people having to resort to treatment plans that they can pay for, so that at least it will improve lives of many. So this is being rolled out in 136 districts across the country. Hopefully it will be covering everybody that's required. And again, child malaria is absolutely a problem in this country. Yeah. I'll come to the biggest story on the front page, but yes, elite minerals lease was in 2012, not in forest reserve. Ministry refutes allegation and is still on the fight against illegal mining, and elite minerals have been in the news, but the understanding according to the ministry is that the lease given them was in 2012, and they were not doing mining they're not supposed to do mining in forest reserve. Now there's a special supplement on Ashanti Regional Tourism Awards, but that's in the middle spread. The biggest story there, 28th GJA Awards. Yeah, it has a picture. Unlike the video many of you have seen, it has the picture of the president smiling. As the president of the Republic of Ghana smiling. The GJA president smiling. The recipient of the award also smiling. Behind the president is a now professor, Edmond Dele. Remember the former CPP chair? Yeah. Yes. The paramount chief of Nandom traditional area. Now, and also behind the gentleman being given the award here, which we all know to be the recipient, that's the Journalist of the Year Award 2024, Edward Adeti of Media Without Borders. Yes, is the information minister. So it's a very nice picture. You know, after the GJ president's speech, people who have competence and purported ability in body language have been interpreting what the reaction with the president. Not the GJ president asked the president first and foremost to intervene and make sure the right thing is done when it comes to these protesters who have been arrested and given remand. Again, he also asked the president to intervene and make sure, in fact, in this case, Galamsey fight, that they are still insisting on a national
state of emergency.
Yes, state of emergency. In fact, he added on the water bodies and in the forest to wait. So, yeah, and he did say some of those other things too. But when he sat down, that video, the interaction with the president, even though I do not have the competence in determining whether or not the president was not happy or he was happy. Yeah, people are saying that, that interaction is almost like, oh, my friend,
did
what
the
you
president
want to
speak
say,
after
like?
this?
Yeah, the president did.
Did he say anything about it?
I haven't heard him.
I didn't hear anything.
The speech that I have
As
heard.
a response to what you
Yes,
said.
I haven't heard the president saying anything about illegal mining. I did not hear the president saying anything.
Unlike what he did with the Bar Association one, then when the, what do they call it? In fact, even then, he didn't say anything about legal mining.
He
The
spoke
gentleman
about free SHS.
Yes, but he responded to the free SHS one. He said, if you want to pay, take your child to private school. That's where they pay.
Okay.
Anyway.
Let me get to the Business and Financial Times.
I was going to mention that the Multimedia Group Limited,
of course, that's very important,
garnered 9 of those awards.
Yep.
Yes, 9 very prestigious ones, including the Radio Program of the Year Award. And yes. What you are listening to now, if you have forgotten, is Joy SMS. The Super Morning Show is the Radio Program of the Year. I need to stress that point. Someone wants to bring back the sound so that it enforces the point I'm making. Or what are you saying?
Let's listen.
You have won the radio program of the year English. Ladies and gentlemen, with another big round of applause, shall we congratulate our friends from the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM from the Multimedia Group.
Yeah, that was the moment.
Yeah.
Did Sammy give a speech on our behalf?
Let's get to the business.
Sammy,
and
as
financial
is
times.
always expected. Yeah, we are even lucky he went up to go and take the award. In fact, we should be very happy that he agreed to go up and go and take it.
Let me bring you the
How
business.
much more agreeing to go and do a speech?
Let me
So
bring
he
you the
didn't
best-
say anything about vis-a-vis.
No.
Award winners, apart from the journalist of the year, were not allowed to speak.
Yeah. Apart from that, you're not allowed to speak.
So, the Business and Financial Times says fourth.
Okay, we'll do a recording and share with the people.
Okay.
Sammy will surely have to actually deliver a speech. And we will
In
give
fact,
it.
even the picture,
Yeah.
which you may have seen on social media,
Yes.
you can see the compulsion
Yeah. Actually,
in there because this is not Samuel Adame. Anyway, the man didn't want to take the
I don't know if
picture.
you understand.
But let me bring you the Business and Financial Times fourth domestic oil field to come on stream. So we're talking about the Pecan oil fields. We're told that it's going to come on stream shortly. The head of the Petroleum Commission, Egbert Fibo, doesn't give a timeline, but says it will be very soon. BOG cuts policy rate by 2%. We've been talking about this for some time now. We've said that at 29% it's unrealistic. It only makes the cost of money so high that people cannot even access credit to expand their business. And if you're doing that, you're just hurting the economy. Well, it's been reduced by 2%. I still think it can be reduced further. This whole inflation targeting thing is something we should look at. And I've always sided with Professor Charles Acker. If you go in like this. Anyway, business consumer confidence rebound is also here. And leading industrial giants forge strategic alliance at Mating Economic Zones policy roundtable. Akufo-Addo world leaders attend UBA America at 40. Then the Ghanaian Times for this morning says at GJA Awards safeguard our democracy. President Akufo-Addo admonishes journalists. And Edward Adeti crowned 2023 Journalist of the Year. Ghanaian Times, Jonathan Donkor, Benedicta Jimafuli pick awards. President's daughters not involved in illegal mining, and that's on page 13 of the Ghanaian Times. And so
that's one thing they are not involved in. Then.
So it says that the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has refuted claims by a member of Parliament for North Tongue, Samuel Okuja Blakwa, that the daughters of President Akufo-Addo are involved in illegal mining or associated with a company engaged in such. Now, according to the ministry, the allegations were false and without merit. So it says that's a statement issued by the Public Relations Unit, and it explained that a document of incorporation submitted to the Minerals Commission had none of the daughters of the President of the Republic, either as shareholder or director. And so it talks about the Elite Minerals Company Limited in the Kwabe Brim municipality dates back to the year 2012, and the lease did not fall in a forest reserve as alleged. Back page, Accra Lions thrash Nswatreman to record first win. Chelsea...
Oh, no, not Accra Suffolk.
No. Accra had Suffolk, failed to win again. They drew.
The pleasure with
One
which you are
is not
saying
sure
it.
whether it is Hearts of Folk or Manchester that's actually on the losing streak.
That's for Manchester United. I am praying that Manchester United will lose the next 3 or 4 matches.
Oh,
So
I thought you
that
supported the team.
I am supporting the team. I am supporting the team by wishing doom, so that the head coach
Will be removed.
Eric Ten Hag will be sacked. And that's how I'm supporting the team, because he has failed. No, Ten Hag. Oh, if I were in charge, I would have sacked Ten Hag long ago. If I were. And electricity tariff goes up by 1.86%. Water 3.02. I think electricity is rather 3.02,
And water is 1.86.
1.86. So Ghanaian Times. That's how I put it. Anyway.
We'll talk about that later on the show.
Yeah.
But look, while we're on this Galamsey thing, I'm sure you've all noticed the number of politicians who have been caught saying things about Galamsey that are just not savory, right? We've heard this NPP guy, who happens to be a medical doctor as well,
Yes.
say, promising Galamseyers that they will never stop Galamsey because all of these calls, for illegal mining to be stopped, all of these complaints about water are recent and caused by the opposition. So, they shouldn't worry. They should keep going. Nothing will make them come and stop Galamsey. Then we've heard the running mate of the NDC, Professor Nana Jinopoko Ajiman, also promising some Galamsey community that, we will not stop Galamsey here. It's preposterous. And it comes back to what I said earlier, and I'll quickly repeat it. I said that, look, for those who care about the environment and stopping Galamsey is not an election issue.
That's true.
Because it doesn't actually matter which of these two parties you vote for. Neither of them is saying anything that indicates that they will fix this problem.
Or they truly believe in a solution to the
Thank
problem.
you. So really, you don't choose one of those two parties, NDC or MPP, based on Galamsey. No, I mean, to be perfectly honest, the two now, the value now, what's the major difference in value between the two on any issue? But when it comes to Galamsey, they are both proving to us that they care more about votes than the problem. Both of them.
And it's the reason why we are where we are today. Because, unfortunately, people we have given power to have made it almost impossible for you to have a conversation without them making it look like with this election inside, nothing can be done. But you have responsibilities. There are more than 52 different institutions in the Republic of Ghana, including pastors, including civil society groupings, who have asked you to act and act in the interest of saving all of us. The evidence is there. Every day we give you more of that. That not acting now is injurious to the future of this country. So if we are going to allow people to say, well, I mean, there's an election in December. So prepare for more people having all the disorders that will come with it. Prepare for more people having all the difficulties that they are supposed to have. Prepare for more people suffering and you not getting water to drink.
Prepare to import water.
Yes, because there's an election. And immediately we put in there's an election, we have lost the war 100%. That conversation would never come back again into any proper sphere, because every election year, one or two people will threaten everybody. So imagine people woke up today and said, oh yeah, I wanted to engage in robbery. And that you can't stop the robbery because there's an election, because you also have rights to be given a job, right, to be given the opportunity to live in a country like ours. This is perhaps the biggest sign of a failing state.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously.